You're very welcome, both of you.
Good evening. I'd like to thank you, Madam Mayor, for allowing us to address the Council. This matter fundamentally is not about a car park. Bangor Marine have been very candid, very clear throughout this process. Their rationale for the car park is that it opens up a revenue stream which, from their perspective, is necessary to the long-term viability of the development.
To be frank, it's extremely disappointing to be here now, asking you to think carefully before you give the green light for the next stage of the development. We were thrilled when it looked like Queen's Parade regeneration was at last going to happen. There was a collective sigh of relief when work began. But we now know that work only started on the understanding that Bangor Marine would be making changes down the line.
We came together out of a sense of shock that Bangor Marine was, out of the blue, proposing to replace Marine Gardens with a car park. This mature green space is an iconic part of Bangor's seafront, a space that is well used, valued and central to the character of the city.
Car park and a larger play park. Why is a car park considered a higher value land use than public amenity space in this location? The strength of feeling about this is real. What is being proposed is not what was promised.
We couldn't believe it. Marine Gardens is the one part of Queen's Parade that doesn't require regeneration.
This space exists for a reason. Before the marina was built, the tide reached the terrace's gardens. When the natural beach was lost, this green space was created so people could still experience openness at the water's edge. It reflected the legacy of marine gardens sitting between urban landscape and coastal path. It's become part of the town's identity. Under SPPS, how is the loss of open space justified? This proposal risks being presented as progressive while moving in the opposite direction. At a time when councils are embedding sustainability into development, this scheme shows little evidence of that ambition. Where is the exploration of creative technologies that could make this waterfront a model for sustainable design? Instead, more hard surfacing is proposed, more plastic, and increased car dependency on prime waterfront land. That is not forward-looking, it is greenwashing, using the language of regeneration without delivering the environmental responsibility that should come with it. There is policy.
If Bangor Marine have known about this problem since the summer, if the levelling up funds really are as precarious as they claim, why did they sign up? And why are we only hearing about this problem now? Something isn't right in this process, Madam Mayor. And there is real legal jeopardy.
Parking, but policy exists to guide decisions beyond short-term convenience. Waterfronts are moving away from cars and towards people. This is a genuine opportunity for the Council to lead delivery of Northern Ireland policy, not to repeat mistakes. Accessible and family parking is needed, but not 81 spaces. Car parking generates minimal employment, yet it replaces elements of the original vibrant mixed-use space. It removes footfall along Main Street and promotes in and out visits. Will it induce additional traffic into a sensitive heritage area? We also keep hearing that levelling up funding is at risk, yet LUF funding is for public benefit, not to provide a private return. Has every alternate option truly been considered to deliver a viable development?
Then and now, someone somewhere decided that a car park in Marine Gardens was the only solution to this problem. And since then, a kind of tunnel vision has developed.
Regeneration to succeed in a way that is beneficial to the community it must serve. Our perspective goes beyond this site to long-term impacts on local businesses and trust between council and residents. Work with us. Bangor has extraordinary potential, and a thoughtful approach protecting what makes it special while shaping what comes next is needed.